Aku sama abena takashe. Tambi pio.
Sama. Ale baba ko na magutsi.
Morning opened wide over the dry country near lake. Yes, in Tanzania, light spilled across the grass and acacia trees, and the village stirred with quiet purpose. Today felt lucky from the first breath, the kind of day when footsteps fall in the right places and the bush gives back what people need. The hunters left early, bows in hand, moving in a loose line that curved with the land. No hurry, no wasted motion. They read the ground. Broken twigs pressed grass, a faint smell carried on warm air. Each sign spoke clearly if you knew how to listen. Along the way they saw many things, but not everything deserved attention. A large lion moved in the distance, slow and proud. The hunters watched only long enough to be respectful of danger. This was not their path today, they turned away without excitement. Later, they noticed a strange sight near a rocky outcrop, dust swirling, heat shimmering, shapes in the distance that looked almost unreal. Stories speak of dragons in the mind of the desert, but the hunters only smiled. Some things are for stories, not for the hunt. They continued forward, steady and focused. And the tracks appeared, deep, wide, fresh. A big forest boar had passed through recently, rooting under shrubs, breaking branches with heavy strength. The ground told the story clearly. This animal was strong, well-fed and moving alone. A gift if found, a challenge if missed. The hunters spread out, silent as shade. One circled wide to watch the wind. Another followed the deeper impressions where the boar's weight pressed hardest into the soil they did not chase. They allowed the bush to guide them. The forest thickened, birds grew quiet. The air smelled of earth and dry leaves. Then they saw it. The boar stood near a fallen tree, massive shoulders rising and falling as it searched for food. Its tusks curved pale against dark hide. For a moment everything paused, hunters, animal, wind, even sound itself. Action came like lightning. A bow lifted, a breath held, an arrow flew true. The boar ran hard through brush and shadow, but the hunters moved with knowledge earned across generations. They followed patiently, reading signs invisible to most eyes. When the moment came again, they were ready. Afterward, there was no shouting, only respect. The hunters placed hands upon the animal and gave quiet thanks. Life feeds life, this is understood deeply. They prepared the boar carefully, dividing meat with practiced skill. Nothing wasted, nothing rushed. Strength from many days rested in that single animal. When they returned, the village came alive with joy. Children ran first, calling out with excitement. Elders stepped forward with calm smiles. Women prepared fires while others gathered wood and hung racks for drying meat. Fresh cuts went directly to the flames. Fat melted and dripped, hissing on coals. Smoke rose thick and fragrant, carrying the promise of a full meal. The first bites were shared among all, hunters, elders, children, because food is never owned by one person alone. Other portions were sliced thin with careful hands. Strips were hung above slow, steady smoke. This was the old way, preserving meat into strong, lasting jerky that could travel far and endure long seasons. The smoke wrapped the meat in protection and memory at the same time. As the afternoon deepened, work turned into celebration. Stories grew bigger with each telling. One hunter demonstrated the boar's size with arms laughter answered him. Elders spoke of past hunts, comparing tracks and seasons. Young ones listened closely, learning not from instruction but from presence. The smell of roasting meat filled the air. People sat in small circles, sharing food from hand to hand. No plates, no separation, only togetherness. Even the dogs rested nearby, content and patient. As the sun lowered, the sky burned orange and gold across the open land. Smoke drifted upward in soft blue lines. The jerky darkened slowly, gaining strength from fire and time. Evening brought music, rhythmic clapping, voices rising and falling like wind through grass. Feet moved in dust, light and joyful. The hunt was not only about food, it was about skill, respect, memory and unity. Bellies filled, hearts warmed, the village settled into calm satisfaction. Night arrived gently, stars appeared sharp and countless above the quiet land. Fires glowed low, and the final pieces of meat were set to cool. Children slept close to elders, hunters rested, bodies tired but spirits strong. It had been a full day. They had walked far, ignored distractions, trusted knowledge, honored the animal, fed the people and continued traditions older than memory. A strong hunt, old food prepared with care, a tribe gathered in happiness, a good day in the village.
Morning open wide over the dry country near Lake Hadza in Tanzania. Lights spilled across the grass and acacia trees, and the village stirred with quiet purpose. Today felt lucky from the first breath, the kind of day when footsteps fall in the right places, and the bush gives back what people need. The hunters left early, bows in hand, moving in a loose line, curved with the land. No hurry, no wasted motion, they read the ground. Broken twigs, pressed grass, a faint smell carried on warm air. Each sign spoke clearly if you knew how to listen. Along the way they saw many things, but not everything deserved attention. A large lion moved in the distance, slow and proud. The hunters watched only long enough to be respectful of danger. This was not their path today, they turned away without excitement. Later they noticed a strange sight near a rocky outcrop. Dust swirling, heat shimmering, shapes in the distance that looked almost unreal. Stories speak of dragons in the mind of the desert, but the hunters only smile. Some things are for stories, not for the hunt. They continued forward, steady and focused. Then the tracks appeared, deep, wide, fresh. A big forest boar had passed through recently, rooting under shrubs, breaking branches with heavy strength. The ground told the story clearly. This animal was strong, well-fed, and moving alone. A gift if found, a challenge if missed. The hunters spread out, silent as shade. One circled wide to watch the wind. Another followed the deeper impressions where the boar's weight pressed hardest into the soil. They did not chase, they allowed the bush to guide them. The forest thickened, birds grew quiet. The air smelled of earth and dry leaves, and they saw horse stood near a fallen tree, massive shoulders rising and falling as it searched for food. Its tusks curved pale against dark hide. For a moment everything paused, hunters, animals, even sound itself. Action came like lightning. A bow lifted, a breath held, an arrow flew true. The boar ran hard through brush and shadow, but the hunters moved with knowledge earned across generations. They followed patiently, reading signs invisible to most eyes. When the moment came again, they were ready. Afterward, there was no shouting, only respect. The hunters placed hands upon the animal. This is understood deeply. They prepared the bow carefully, dividing meat with practiced skill. Nothing wasted, nothing rushed. Strength for many days rested in that single envelope. When they returned, the village came alive with joy. Children ran first, calling out with excitement. Elders stepped forward with calm smiles. Women prepared fires, while others gathered wood and hung racks for drying meat. Fresh cuts went directly to the flame. Fat melted and dripped, hissing on coal. Smoke rose thick and fragrant, carrying of a full meal. The first bites were shared among all, hunters, elders, children, because food is never owned by one person alone. Other portions were sliced thin with careful hand. Strips were hung above steady smoke. This was the old way, preserving meat into strong, lasting jerky that could travel far and endure long seasons. The smoke wrapped the meat in protection and memory at the same time. As the afternoon deepened, work turned into celebration. Stories grew bigger with each telling. One hunter demonstrated the boar's size with arms spread wide, and laughter answered him. Elders spoke of past times, comparing tracks and seasons. Young ones listened closely, learning not from instruction, but from presence. The smell of roasting meat filled the air. People sat in small circles, sharing food from hand to hand. No plates, no separation, only together. Even the dogs rested nearby, content and patient. As the sun lowered, the sky burned orange and gold across the open land. Smoke drifted upward in soft blue lines. The jerky darkened slowly, gaining strength from fire and time. Evening brought music, rhythm and clapping, voices rising and falling like wind through grass. Feet moved in dust, light and joyful. The hunt was not only about food, it was about skill, respect, memory and unity. Bellies filled, hearts warm. The village settled into calm satisfaction. Night arrived gently, stars appeared sharp and countless above the quiet land. Fires glowed low.
Ala shangazi. Chibuti enka chibuti enka ale.
Ala tahu.
Chibuti.
Ala na meeting.
Kau nak?
Gafur ni ya Kalau kita ni nak kita mak.
Sama yo jadi satu soal.